What's up, party people? Hey, I got a 2001 Mitsubishi Galant. This is a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. You do have the option of having a 3.0 V6 also, but this right here is a 2.4 4-cylinder. And I just changed out the power steering pump. So there's your tensioner right here, which is, I got a wrench on it right here, just tightening it up. That's a 14 millimeter, and I'm just kind of tightening it up right now. But anyways, you want to go counterclockwise to loosen the tensioner, and by doing so you will be able to remove the belt. Alright, I think that's about as tight as I want it. Alright, so loosen up the belt. 14 millimeter, that's your tensioner. You can take the belt off. Then this right here, I would start with, once you get the belt off, I would just start by taking off this clamp right here. That's also held in by a Torx bit, which is right here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there is a Torx bit right there. It's a T25, I believe, and that's how you transfer that little pump. So that is a Torx bit down in there. Let's see if I can zoom in on this thing. But as you can see, that is a Torx bit right there. T25, I believe. This is actually a 22 millimeter banjo bolt right there. There's a copper washer on the top and there's a copper washer on the bottom. Those need to be replaced. Should come with the power steering pump kit. This is a bracket, that's a 10 millimeter, that needs to come off. This is another bracket, that's a 12, and this is a 12. These are both just bracket bolts. That'll get that bracket off, that'll get that bracket off. Then you can just, after that there's only two. Oh yeah, this is a 17 millimeter. That's for your sensor right here on the front of the power steering pump. That needs to come out, and then it will transfer to the new pump. And then you just got two 12 millimeter bolts, one right here and one right here, holding the pump in. And you're going to come in through this side right here. Oh, you can see my finger coming in through here. And there's some holes on that pulley. And you come in right here with a 12 millimeter, either a deep socket or a small extension and a short 12 millimeter socket, and then take out those two bolts, and that's it. You're fucking done. So when you're putting the new pump back in, like I said, you're gonna have to take out this T25 Torx bit socket to transfer this tube right here that this is going into, holding on to. And then it's gonna come with two copper washers that go here and here. Tighten that back down on there. When you're doing the installation, I would put these two bolts in first. Then I would do your brackets. Then I would do this tube. Just put the tube on in the back. Once you got the tube on, then put your banjo bolt in, tighten that down, then put this on. And then all you got to do is plug this back in right here. It's your 16 millimeter. 17 millimeter, I think, and then put the belt back on, which you got to do from the side and the bottom, and then that 14 millimeter, just tighten that up. And when you're down here, there's just a shield down here, so you need to remove that shield on the side right there. There's just a couple of 12 millimeter bolts holding it in, and then some push tabs right here on the side also. But that's how you're going to do. If you do, you don't have to take the belt all the way off. All you got to do is loosen it up here and then pull it off from the top. But we replaced this belt, so if you're going to replace the belt, you're going to have to jack it up, maybe remove the wheel and take off that little side cover if you're going to replace the belt. If you're just replacing the pump, you can probably just loosen it up, loosen up the tensioner, and then slide this belt off, and then, you know, do what you got to do as far as a replacement here, and then put the belt back on. And if you're having, you know, if the belt does fall off, you gotta, you know, stick your hand down in there. You're gonna have to come down here and take off that that side cover to get the belt back on and everything. But this is a 2001 Mitsubishi Galant, and just replaced the power steering pump. I wanted to show you guys step by step while I was going through it, but I was kind of rushing today. The customers kind of waiting and stuff like that, so just gave you a quick little tutorial. But thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Peace.